hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Sound Bowl. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby, joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yeah.
What up?
Yeah. Champagne Poppy today.
At least somebody got something to be happy about today.
Hey, I ain't got shit to be happy about. It's the worst weekend in sports in a very long time. All my teams took a L.
Ugh.
First game of the second round of the WNBA playoffs, Aces took a L at the crib. Like I feared would happen. Pats lost. I think we was at the crib too. We was at the crib in front of Jay-Z. These niggas lost.
Hey, but shout out to Asia though.
Nebraska lost to the crib. Shout out to Asia on the MVP.
4 times. Let's go.
Most all time in WNBA history. That's insane.
Hell yeah.
The only other people to win an MVP 4 times, some dude named LeBron James, might have heard of him. Some nigga named Michael Jordan. Some guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Some dude named Bill Russell. Yeah. Some nobodies. Yeah, she just joins that sort of company though. So shout out to her. Can we get I don't give a fuck if we don't win no championship. So let's get the shit together. Out here losing at the crib. All my teams took an L at home, so I don't want to talk about no more sports.
Hey, I feel you. My season already over, so I feel you.
Yeah, it's all bad. And I gotta deal with the Lakers like in a month. Yeah, fam. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But I will say shout out though to the candle sale at Bath and Body Works. I didn't even know what was going on. I went up in there to go get some soap. Cause I like their little hand soaps. Like, I don't know, the cheap ones from like the regular store, like my hands be dry after I use them. So I don't really. So I gotta go to Bath and Body Works. I might be a brand loyalist in this sense. It's cool though. But they had candles on sale, so I said, let me get my favorite candle and re-up. So by the time the holiday candle sale happens, I might need to re-up again. So then we just gonna re-up at the next sale.
There you go.
That's the best time to buy candles anyway.
Amen.
I got some more shout outs, man. Shout out to a new signee with Boff. Shout out to Kylie Ray out here with a new addition to Babies Are Wrestling.
Okay.
Joining Katie Forbes and Naomi this year. That's why she had to vacate. Somebody asked her why she vacated a championship, like one of her indie titles. And then she just posted a picture like, yeah, I'm pregnant. So I'm pretty sure that ID title getting vacated next. Yeah. And then y'all know what y'all need to do. I actually don't know what y'all need to do. I don't follow the ID scene at all. I have no idea what y'all should do. If it don't involve like Ice Williams or nothing, I don't pay attention to it.
Right.
What's going on in ID?
Sorry, y'all.
Jack Cartwheel, Cappuccino Jones. Like, if it ain't them, I don't really know what's going on. Which is crazy because like one of the like the main ID signees I think was wrestling for Price Style like last month. Like Price Style went to where'd they go? San Diego? I think she was on that card. Zara Zucker? How you say her name?
Maybe.
Y'all see her, y'all see the name, y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, she's like one of the main, like outside of Kylie Ray, was like one of the main women in the ID scene. I don't even know what she got going on.
I only got 2 names that I'm really that high on. And one of them, of course, Kaya Dream.
Yeah.
But
is Kaya Dream ID?
I don't know. Is she? I mean,
she should be.
She had reality wrestling. She should be.
Yeah, low on the low key, kind of low key,
Yeah,
just not officially. But yeah, no,
yeah,
she in row, so like she's solid.
yeah. And wherever she's at, I don't know if she's ID'd or not, but hell with it. Why not? Tiara James. I need that.
Oh yeah, she should definitely be ID or be in Ring of Honor or some shit. Where is she at, actually? It's Google.
I got
I
to see
remember
her a
she
couple
was at
times at the
AEW for a bit.
battlefield. Yeah.
Is she in fourth row?
The first two shows I went to Battlefield, she worked up at those two.
I know she's been in AEW before. I very the only reason I know who she is because I remember she was an extra in WWE, and I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
Had to find out IG.
Big facts.
Let's see here. Oh, there's some indie. It was fourth row. Yeah, that's like the most recent
Okay.
thing I can see. She wrestled. It's fourth
Okay.
row.
Hey, that's good
MCW.
still.
Yeah, shout out to Tiara James.
Amen.
Hold on, where are we at on there?
It feels so good.
There we go. Shout out to Tiara James. I had to find that.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to NXT Homecoming, man. Did you happen to catch that?
I just watched it back Friday night. That was fun. That was fun. I was with the
I seen a
vibes.
little bit of it. We needed some more surprises, but like some of the most important people in NXT history are in other companies right now.
Yeah.
So like kind of put a little damper on it, but I think they did what they could.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got DX opening the show. Triple H out here talking about something like, can I come back? Like, no, nigga, you stay over there.
Nah, chill
You
out.
stay over there with your DIY and your Wyatt Sixes and your Cody Rhodes and your Sami Zayns. You stay over there with them. And Shawn Michaels got it.
I was about to say, like, if you want to come back, that means you got to give up the top seat and let Sean take that.
Let Cody or CM Punk take that. I think we'd be in good business. I might actually start enjoying this shit because we're gonna talk about my enjoyment. Recently hasn't probably since SummerSlam ain't really been there, but we'll get to that in a second. I as far as Homecoming went, Bobby Roode got done dirty. Y'all muted the
Man,
crowd when he popped up on screen.
for what? Like,
Had niggas posting the Roman Reigns no pop meme. Like,
yeah.
dude, my man's dirty. I pop for Bobby Roode.
Like, what do you do to y'all? Why y'all ripping him like that?
It's tough.
Did you see them look up? Like, okay, so he must have heard it, but we ain't hear nothing. Like,
Yeah,
crazy.
because he definitely paused for the pop.
Yeah,
That was
nasty.
nasty for that.
Hell yeah.
And I think it was a pre-tape too, which made it even nastier. So it was like,
Oh, come on, man.
because the pre-tape you go pause for the pop,
Yeah,
and then continue on. Shout out to Joe Hendry though.
facts.
That's my guy.
He's basically NXT now. Like, he's not.
Bobby Roode was
He's not
basically
a TNA guy.
like, you're new here to NXT. I'm gonna tell you some. I'm like, what do you mean he new here to NXT? Like he not in TNA no more. Like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
news to me.
They basically making the transition early.
Yeah,
Like,
he
hey,
phased out.
listen, just go ahead, bro.
Like nigga, I was at WrestleMania. I don't need to go back
Yeah,
to
like,
Impact Zone no more.
ain't but so much more y'all can do over there. Like, y'all did your job getting him there. Now he's gonna just take off.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. But then we had Trick and A, the TNA World Champion Trick Williams came out there saying, "Yo, like I need my shit back. Like this shit all cool and all, but like I want that." Which is so funny to me because like outside of kayfabe, the TNA title is more important than the NXT Championship. So like he got a legitimate world championship.
Mm-hmm.
Like he surpassed Carmelo Hayes in that regard. But it was cool to see Trick Mello back together. And then
Nice.
we getting Trick versus Oba on Tuesday, winner take all for both TNA and the NXT championships. Meanwhile, you got TNA retweeting every threat on
Boy.
NXT on their timeline from everybody in the locker room.
Where was the invasion at? I was waiting for that all night.
Yeah, because remember the last homecoming that we had in WWE when Raw went back to USA and then SmackDown came through, it just tore shit up.
Maybe y'all want to do it gangster style.
Yeah.
Look, if we would have had Santino pull up at the top of the stage and pull one of those, bro, like that would have got me back in. That would have had like, okay, let's go.
Especially if it wasn't like, if it was like Santino. We never seen Santino pissed off or not doing the comedy shit. Right. So like, imagine Santino like still talking in his accent but being dead ass serious. Like, oh no, this nigga's pissed off. Like, imagine we got that. Which like we still might get it, but like I think doing it there would have like it was at Full Sail. It would have actually been like a bigger deal. I think. Yeah. But it's cool because like we definitely getting that at the end of this match. Cause I seen these motherfuckers had Ridge Holland pulling up the Impact. Like, we don't care about Ridge Holland pulling up to no Impact. But like Moose or AJ Francis or somebody popping up at the end of this main event.
Do that.
When shit about to get for real.
Hey.
Like, nah, my nigga. And apparently William Regal the only one that's ready for some shit to pop off. Like
at all times.
William Regal had to tell Ava how to do her shit. Like, hey, you might want to.
Right.
Like, come over here, darling.
Yeah, we put you on game because it's about to get real around here.
Seriously.
War games.
Yeah, shit's about to get real. I don't know if you're a wartime GM. But I know a little something about that.
Yeah, let me tell you what it is. For real. Nah, it's getting thick over there, man. It's getting interesting. For all the people that was crying a few months ago, for some reason y'all didn't see it getting to this point when it obviously was going to get to this point.
Right. They got this confused with
slow burn.
They got this confused with a previous TNA partnership.
Right. Woo. I want to get this out the way real quick, because this ain't wrestling related, but I do got a peasant.
I'm packing the edits. Guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Which
one?
Hey
man, y'all know who it is, man.
I saw two in the same day.
Yeah. That one of them wasn't that big of a deal for me to call out, but the other one, I think this is just general practice. So like what you need to not do,
yeah,
or how you need to act when this is going down. With that being said, former, I don't know what fucking belts he held, former world boxing champion Adrian Broner, bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Boy,
man, what did Adrian Broner do? So Broner, like damn near every celebrity in the world, was in Vegas last weekend for the Bud and Canelo fight. And if y'all don't know Cameron and Mace, they host a podcast like we do, and they film it at the Wynn in Las Vegas. They got a podcast studio with Blue Wire. Chris Van Vliet has done his show there. Bunch of other people have done their stuff there, but like, it is what it is. Cameron and Mace's podcast, they do every single day on site. And if they're not on site, then they doing like what we doing on Zoom. But that's where they host their show at. So I guess Adrian Broner was like in the Wynn and Cam seen him walking past. It was like, hey, we about to do the show. Come through. This Adrian Broner, he might bring some good, funny value to the show because Adrian Broner is the can man.
He missed his
anybody can get it. He's a funny nigga. Like Adrian Broner is if y'all don't know, he's this guy.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Right.
Like I love that soundbite. And just because he getting peasant of the week, don't mean we retiring. I'm still using.
I beat that boy. Everybody knows I beat that boy.
Everybody in the hood know I beat that boy. The whole hood know.
Oh,
funny ass dude. But
right.
he comes on this podcast. Cam says, for entertainment, I basically say, he'd be funny because he is funny. But Cameron and Mace, they got a moderator, Treasure Wilson. She's like 23, 24 maybe. She's young. She just graduated college a couple years ago. Yeah, she's a young girl. This whole time Adrian Broner was on the show, all of 15 minutes, this dude tried to flirt with her like 7 different times. Like visually making her uncomfortable. And Cameron, being the host, basically, telling him to chill out multiple times. Actually had to stop the show and tell him to chill out. Like, pause the show. Hey, you gotta chill, bruh. Like, her boyfriend is here. You making her uncomfortable. Just chill out. This motherfucker's so drunk. They filmed this show like late at night. So like this dude's like in the casino late at night, drunk as hell. Like that clip I just played, he was drunk in that clip.
Yeah.
But like dude been an alcoholic for years, right? But like it just wasn't as bad when he was like actively boxing, like staying on his shit. But eventually this dude just was doing way too much. Cameron stopped the show again, said, "Yo, I appreciate you, bro. I fucked with you, but you gotta leave." Like I asked you multiple times, even paid him
on the spot.
Like told him he was gonna pay him. It just literally like before he even stopped, he just like, "Yo, let me get this money, get this nigga up out my shit." Hey, y'all know I don't like drunk niggas on the podcast. If y'all know, y'all know. We going way back to the first year of Young Kings Wrestling.
Right.
It was I ain't gonna say no names, but this is COVID era. So like we was just on everybody's show back then. And there was this drunk motherfucker who be on Twitch, probably be on Twitch all the time still. I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing. But we got invited to a show. Mutual partners. Shout out to SES Vince, you know what I'm talking about, because he was there. But this motherfucker was drunk as hell on the show with me and SES Vince, and I'm like getting pissed off because I literally told these people before we started doing their show, and I told SES Vince, and I told the people SES Vince was doing the show with, I said, "Hey, I have our podcast that I need to be on time for at this specific time." Meanwhile, this drunk motherfucker has no care in the world that I need to be in time for my show. And it's just like, you don't want to disrupt nobody else's show. So like, I'm just sitting there. I'm like 20 minutes late to film our shit. So like, I don't like drunk motherfuckers disrupting podcasts at all. So shout out to Cam kicking this drunk nigga out. For some reason, niggas was mad at Cam. Cause like after Broner left, he was like, nigga piss you off, you just gonna go off. Like, that's what you do. Like, that's what niggas do. Niggas mad at him, man. Why you didn't say that when he was in there? Like, this we dealing with an alcoholic, emotional, a dude who's a boxer who boxes for a living. So he got hands. You gonna ruin the whole show. We in this casino in Las Vegas. The Win, they don't play that shit at all. Like the Win at one point wouldn't even hire niggas if they smoked weed while weed was legal in Nevada. Yeah, that's like they don't play this shit. Like they don't play. So like niggas was not about to escalate the situation by talking shit. Like, but you gonna hold in like your emotions just to progress through the situation. But then like as you trying to decompress, you just letting it all out. Let's get the show back. Only thing I wish Cam did was make a statement. Like a PR statement as the host of the show. This your show. And you brought him in off the cuff. So like you kind of gotta make a statement, be like, we apologize for that. Oh, that was my idea to bring him on.
Right.
But Harlem niggas, they opportunists. So he took an opportunity to go viral instead.
Trust me, I know. And
Harlem niggas went viral twice in the same morning. Shit's crazy.
I know, and I got a good friend who knows as well. We aware. But yeah, like because I saw somebody say like yeah, it was a smart, just pay him, get him up out of there because sponsors is listening. Listen, sponsors are listening in general, so a statement would have helped as well.
Right.
But look, man, all I got for that is, listen, when Cam got to bounce you out of here because you lacking decorum, something wrong. When you the one that's
this the same nigga that was just on CNN like a year ago and gave the worst interview.
Oh my God. That's one of them secondhand embarrassment moments for black folks. Like
when he went on Bill O'Reilly going crazy, that shit was funny back in the day. But like when he was on CNN, that shit was kind of embarrassing. Like, damn.
Yeah, like this is not the swing to take, bro. Like it ain't like
even though he clarified why he was acting like that, and I understood, but like at the same time, you just gotta be like, gotta be a nigga at all times. It's crazy.
Like early 2000s, Cam could have slid on that. This is a different time period, a different era. Like don't do that shit no more.
Then this nigga Mace the next morning was just like, man, I missed the perfect opportunity to pray for him. Like, nigga, you a part-time pastor, Mace. Mace don't cuss no more. He just say nigga a lot.
Right.
Remember Mace was in G Unit?
He was too.
He was signed to G Unit for like a year, and then like 50 started dissing him.
Oh man. Mason, his side quest is something else, bro.
I see Mace preach before. He came to my church.
I ain't never seen that.
He came to my church on some random shit. He just like, I don't know if he was in the area, just I want to preach out here, and they set it up at my church. It was literally like I was listening to the radio one afternoon, and it was just like Mace is gonna be at my church at like 2:30, something like that. We went straight to the church. That shit was packed already. And it was people don't go to church, but they thought it was about to come to a Mace concert.
It's crazy.
But they realized, oh no, he really preaching. And then that shit cleared out. Like literally half of the shit cleared out. So it was cool.
I heard about Mace doing this shit, but I'm like, I ain't never seen it. So, I'm just gonna take it. He a preacher in name. All right.
No, he really would go to he really would travel to go preach at churches and stuff. Like he was legit like a pastor. That nigga seen some shit hanging around Puffy where he decided to just go straight to the church and be serious about it. Like he got videos and shit. He got videos on on YouTube and shit, him preaching too. Like dude was a legit preacher. Wasn't no gimmick or nothing. And I think he say he still do preaching and shit nowadays. Like he meet with kids on Zoom and get a word to them, like young kids that need some guidance and shit. So he really about it. And so I can appreciate that much. Cause sometimes niggas just don't be about it at all. And they don't have no boots on the ground. They don't got no, record of them doing anything they say they doing. So at least he got record of it. So we can actually be hey, pass the Betha.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? There's doctors that ain't been putting up the results of what they say they've been doing. So
yeah, facts.
Shout
out to Mace.
No. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That guy.
Mm-hmm. Donations.
Gifts.
Where the donations going?
Yes, I never personally asked for money.
But if you pay $500 for part of this program, you can have lunch with the doctor.
I know they paying them.
Of course.
Listen. We can get back to the wrestling shortly, but sometimes the niggas just gotta have a conversation about shit that come to mind. I legit watched the whole podcast with one of his jump offs talking about being his jump off for an hour and a half. I sat there and watched the whole thing.
Oh no,
it was on 2x speed, but I watched the whole thing.
Okay, that's cool.
And all the thing in the back of my head is just damn, you knew this nigga was like this and still let him smash. It's Dr. Umar. They ain't even
She put him on full blast.
man. You got to watch the whole thing.
Say less.
I'll send it to you, and if you care to watch it, go ahead and do that. Yeah, we won't talk about it here.
I'm gonna at least put it on.
Yeah, it's happening in the BG. Yeah, I feel you.
I got to hear this shit.
It was wild. But let's get into this week in wrestling history, man. Back to the wrestling for y'all that stayed through that conversation. It was like, man, I ain't come here for this.
Listen, that
happy birthday. Yeah,
it needed to happen.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Point is stop. And this just for anything, because like I already say this all the time. I don't like when people get harassed, especially you grown her what 33, 34, sexually harassing a girl just out of college in front of her boyfriend. You've been asked to stop multiple times. How old is Broner?
I thought Broner was older than that.
He might be like 35, 36. He's 36.
What?
He's 3 years older. He's 3 years older.
Oh, damn. Oh, he definitely got to get it together.
I didn't even know Cameron already made a statement.
I did?
Yeah, on his other podcast. I'll go check that out. Apparently he made a statement. Okay. You gotta make one on the actual show it happened on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby steps. Happy birthday this past week to the longest reigning SmackDown general manager, Teddy Long, player. That was my Teddy Long voice. Was that fire?
Holla, 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 holla.
Holla, holla. Remove this cracker from my ring.
No.
And I'm gonna ask y'all again, bring back the white boy challenge.
Man, come on.
Somebody got to do the white boy challenge. The Hurt Syndicate could have been doing the white boy challenge this whole time.
I'm trying to tell you, man. And AEW would really be the place to do it too.
AEW. Who the TNT champion? Kyle Fletcher?
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher need to drop that shit to Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin needs to bring back the white boy challenge once he gets the TNT championship. I'm holding an open challenge for this championship for anybody that want to come, but it got to be white boys only. I'm beating white niggas' asses.
Yeah, that's gotta be that's gotta be in AEW. They gotta set that up because we know, the Fed got different ties, different places. So they get away with that.
Triple H ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But AEW, just the right type of wild that they'd be like, hey, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Now, Triple H, if you want to go back to NXT and hand that book over to Cody Rhodes, I'm sure Cody Rhodes will do it.
Hey, I think Shawn would do it, but again,
Shawn would do that shit too. Shawn could have been doing it in NXT with Oba.
Yo,
Oba Fibby white boy challenge would have been crazy.
I want to know which one of you white boys think you can take this championship from me.
The ruler.
You can step up. Like he said before, send anyone you want, but don't send anyone you want back.
You want back. That shit's still a bar.
Hell yeah.
Trick Williams could have did a white boy challenge too. Trick Williams is like a black exploitation character.
Right. Do that in TNA.
Cause D-Lo over there in TNA, it writes itself. Jazz too. So like, we already got the affiliates of the white boy challenge over there.
I'm saying, bro.
I'm gonna add. I'm once again asking you, bring back the white boy challenge. It's my Bernie Sanders voice.
Matter of fact, hey, Book, AJ, y'all do that in reality of wrestling. Y'all, somebody get the white boy challenge cooking again.
AJ could have been done it himself when he had the digital media joint. Could have did the white boy challenge.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm over here giving free game to y'all. I'm over here stalling my show to give free game, and y'all don't take none of it. Fuck around. I'm gonna start booking the white boy challenge out here in Vegas.
There you go.
I'm gonna go have me a wrestler to manage out here, and we just gonna do the white boy challenge all across Vegas.
I'll go to Battlefield, pitch it to somebody. Like, hey, let's get a white boy challenge.
You and Cole.
Hey, listen. I'm
Let's
with
do
it,
that,
bro.
player.
Mhm.
Bring back the white boy challenge. Shout out to Teddy Long, man. Happy birthday to twin. That's birthday twin too.
Hey.
Shout out to the other birthday twin, Adrian Adonis. Polls on that. Shout out to Kiera Hogan. Happy birthday to Kiera Hogan. One more time, happy birthday to Kiera Hogan.
It feels so good.
Happy birthday to Jim Cornette. Happy birthday to Gerald and Jack Briscoe. Jack Briscoe would have been 84 this year. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to Eva Marie. Shout out to Eva Marie. Daniel Garcia. Happy birthday to him. Renee Paquette. Happy birthday to Greg the Hammer Valentine. Happy birthday to Arn Anderson. Hold on. Happy birthday to Arn Anderson.
You know what I do? I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete.
Wild
Shout out
as
to
hell,
him.
bro.
Wonder what he was on his birthday.
No. He was one of them dudes back in the day. So Lord only knows.
Arn Anderson was one of them cool motherfuckers because, like, I used to think that nigga was my uncle. I don't know why. When I was a little kid, I was like, man, he reminded me of my uncle, like a white version. Like he looked like Arn Anderson kind of looked like my uncle, but white. So, I think that's why, like, as a kid, I don't know why he just reminded me of my uncle. So I always thought he was like kinfolk.
Yeah, that's it. That's the vibe he was giving
He
off.
cool with me. He used to come wearing the polo and shit,
Yeah.
like the Ralph Lauren though. He had the Ralph Lauren polo.
Yeah, the clean ones. It wasn't the one them Kmart joints.
Izod's.
Like that. Like, no, like he spent bread on his.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Arn, man. Shout out to the North American champion Ethan Page. And happy birthday to Ricky Morton. Shout out to Ricky Morton. Unk still got it. Still out here doing it.
Hey.
Old ass boy. Love you though, man. This week in history, 1981, Ric Flair defeated Dusty Rhodes to win the first NWA championship of his career. 1995, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Psychosis at ECW Gangsta's Paradise. The first appearance in ECW for both of those men. Shout out to the legends. Also in 1995, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He wasn't Stone Cold just yet, but he was just Steve Austin. And he got fired from WCW via FedEx. Man. One of the many mistakes of Eric Bischoff's career. 1996, the NWO, Team NWO defeats Team WCW in War Games. NWO Sting taps out Lex Luger via the Scorpion Deathlock. Good story. Good storytelling right there. The next night on Nitro, the real Sting turned his back on WCW, beginning the evolution into Crow Sting. Shout out to that era, man.
Yeah.
1998, Jacqueline wins the WWF Women's Championship. First Black women's champion in the company in history. And the first champ in general since Medusa threw the belt in the trash on Nitro and said, fuck this. And we didn't have a women's title for like 2 years. And we've had a women's title ever since. Shout out to Jackie. 2005, Unforgiven, live from Oklahoma City. I will bring this up every single year because Ric Flair won the Intercontinental Championship and partied with some of the weakest hoes that Oklahoma had to offer.
Woo. I mean,
go back and watch that for however long we got to watch pay-per-views.
Yeah, I don't think Oklahoma was known for the women anyway, but yeah, there was some choices that were made.
And that was 20 years ago. From the Oklahoma City Thunder parade, I see things have not changed that much in the city of Oklahoma. Unfortunately.
That's 20 years, bro.
20
years to date.
There's been improvement. I'm not going to discount that. I'm just saying, not that much.
That's tragic.
You know who don't got that problem? Unforgiven the next year from Toronto. They don't got that problem at all. They actually get better with time. Like fine wine. Including this one. Trish Stratus. Shout out to Trish Stratus.
It feels so
winning her 7th women's championship, defeating Lita at the crib in what initially was her retirement match, but she's been back several times since then. They be lying about them wrestling retirements.
They really do.
In the main event of the show, John Cena defeated Edge in a TLC match, beginning a 13th month reign with the WWE Championship. That included losses to Kevin Federline on Monday Night Raw. That happened.
Work, but hey, show business, man. What else?
But it also included arguably the greatest match in Monday Night Raw history with Shawn Michaels in Europe, because Randy Orton was fucking up and got sent home, and they had to change the whole show.
Oh man, it's one of the things. Like,
thank you, Randy Orton, for fucking up.
Indeed, I didn't know what was going on, but I didn't care because they could have wrestled all night. I was in it the whole way, bro.
Yeah, it was some gas. 2011, Mark Henry defeated Randy Orton to win the World Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions. And usually, like, if I need a good laugh or I just need to feel good, I go back and watch this. Because, boy, Mark Henry had them white folks mad as hell. Shout out to Kevin Dunn, because Kevin Dunn found like 5 white people mad as fuck in the crowd and was like, yo, we need to point out these white people because for reasons.
Listen, the camera crews, I tell you, the camera crews do their job to perfect. They don't get paid enough. Because when the time calls for it, I'm gonna get to that later on in the show. When the time calls for finding the right visuals in that crowd, they always spot on. Because them white folks was angry.
Man, they pan to this white woman, and she, boy,
woo!
You would have thought Kamala Harris just became president.
She was calling customer service already.
It was I know over. That lady record of complaining about shit is up there.
Yeah.
She got Tom Brady's Super Bowl numbers. Come to complaining about shit. Because she had the cold stare, and then she looked over at her friend, and they cut to this one dude. They cut to like 2 dudes in the front row. They was mad, and they cut to like 3 white children. And they was mad as hell. I love watching that. I love watching Mark Henry win his first title, just off of that alone. Shout out to Mark Henry.
Cut the promo and all that.
Man,
had to let y'all know.
That era was, I said this before a few months ago, and I'm going to say it again. That era, 2011, Mark Henry had a better year than CM Punk. But niggas always only talk about CM Punk in 2011 because he had that one promo and he had the one match versus John Cena. But we forgetting what he was doing before that. Before the pipe bomb, he wasn't doing shit.
It wasn't worth talking.
He was rolling with Nexus. He wasn't doing the damn thing.
He hijacked the Nexus off of Wade Barrett, and they already didn't have heat no more, but it just continued to just simmer further down.
That shit was a vehicle for CM Punk to do something, but like the rest of them niggas weren't doing much. Like, yeah, you had like David Otunga and who was McGillicuddy, Curtis Axel, whatever his name was back then.
Yeah, and which is funny because it's funny because when he won his shot at the title, he was still part of the Nexus, and then all of a sudden he cuts the pipe bomb, and we just forgot about the Nexus thing involvement at all. Like he just quietly just left these niggas alone.
You know what's funny? Nexus, he was technically still part of Nexus when he won the title. So Nexus can say they had a WWE champion in the faction.
Right.
Technically.
Because there's no date of him officially leaving. He just was like, all right, I'm just doing my thing.
He officially he basically left Nexus that night when his contract expired. So like he's a part of Nexus technically. He wins the championship and then he leaves. And it's just like, I guess he's not in Nexus no more. He just never, like, we never associated him with Nexus ever again. Yep. But if you check Wikipedia, technically, they have a WWE champion in the history of that faction. So technically, it was successful. It did what it needed to do. But no, he wasn't doing shit after that either. Like, after that match with Cena, He came back, had the match at SummerSlam, and then it took the title off of him 2 minutes later.
Yeah, no, it was.
So honestly, CM Punk had a good like 4 weeks in 2011 versus Mark Henry from the draft on. Phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go back and run the tape if y'all think I'm lying. And I'm willing to challenge y'all. We can sit here and have a healthy debate. Just don't shoot me in the net.
Hey, yo. Yikes. Hey,
2017 RIP to Bobby Heenan. Passed away age 72. Where we out on the royal address? We can move on.
Oh, man.
That's they MLK too. That's the crazy part.
No, listen. I can't with these folks. I really. So we already talked about harassing and all that good shit. So I'm gonna just get this out the way real quick. Y'all leave Ref Bay alone. Cause
yeah, man.
Listen. See, we talked about this before we went on. Like, y'all, if y'all need a hobby, if y'all need something to do, we could put this together. We could put a list together. There's plenty of things and activities y'all can get into to enjoy yourself. So she made a tweet about, well, first off, the tweet says it's not goodbye, see you later. Had a heartbreak. Y'all know how y'all are. So y'all saw that and y'all assumed the worst and you flooded every social media page that she had with, oh my God, they releasing her. What are we doing? This, that, and the third. She had to come out and say, hey, I lost my grandmother. Everything is not about wrestling. Y'all need to chill out. But like typical scenarios with y'all, she said that and y'all still continued to the point that she was like, all right, now I need to take some time off for this because I'm upset because y'all just don't know how to act. Like, it's like
I say this all the time.
Her Twitch, like, come on, bro.
I'm always saying this. Like, y'all need some hobbies outside of wrestling. Like, wrestling is cool, but like, even when I was a kid and I was just all about wrestling, just like all I was consumed with was wrestling, I still had other hobbies, right? I had other things I was interested in. I like watching basketball. I eventually started watching football all the time. So now, if wrestling's not on, if it's like during those months, I guarantee you some basketball's on. If I'm not enjoying Monday Night Raw and it's September through December, you know what I can do? I can go 2 channels back and turn to ESPN and watch ESPN. It was actually 1 channel back. I can go 1 channel back from Monday Night Raw and watch some football if I wasn't enjoying it.
There you go.
And y'all don't enjoy wrestling at all. Y'all don't. Because y'all complain about every damn thing. Y'all complain about everything. Even the shit that don't really matter. Why does it matter they going to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania? Outside of the fact that you got to watch WrestleMania a few hours earlier.
Yep.
Like, it don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. As a viewer, it don't matter. And we over here getting mad about it for whatever reasons. Like we mentioned last week, oh, they're evil dictatorship. So the fuck are we? We still watch the shows in America. So that don't really matter to me.
How many times we got?
I'm also a shareholder, so it matters. It matters a bit to me because like that's
how many times do people got to tell y'all wrestling is a reflection of reality? Like
it's fucking it's a soap opera. It is a soap opera with storylines. We talked about the damn Usos having these Family Matters ass storylines all the time. Like,
there is that.
We got a storyline where a dude hates another dude for reasons going back a whole decade plus. And it's like, it's goofy. It's a fun goofiness though. Cause like it can be fun. But like y'all don't have any other hobbies, so y'all get mad about it and it ruins your life. It depresses you. I've never been depressed over anything that happened on this show.
Nah.
As like storyline wise. I've been sad because motherfuckers have died that I watched on the show.
Right.
Like I was sad over when I was 13 years old, Eddie Guerrero died. I was sad as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Man,
because like that never
talk about that.
Like in my time of watching wrestling, I never thought that would happen. Like I didn't watch when Brian Pillman and them died when they were still active. So like this was the first time I'm experiencing this as a viewer. And this is somebody I watch every single week. So like you kind of grow to have that emotional attachment to the character. And then you like kind of get that snap to reality of like I was a real person and now this real person is not able to play that character anymore because he passed away. That's sad. Bray Wyatt passed away. I cried immediately when I read the tweet because that's a real person. And I understood like the health struggles he was going through to even try to get back, and then that shit took him away. Right. So like you can get sad over that because like you can get sad over the things happening to the real people, but for some reason it's a blurred line, and these are grown ass adults. Yeah. Where the lines are blurred for some reason, and y'all don't know where the lines are blurred at, and y'all get real person confused with the character or confused with everything, and y'all follow a person. In this case, Aja Smith, y'all follow her because she's a personality from your wrestling show. That's where you know her from. But this is her real page. Yeah. This is a page she was using before she signed to the WWE. It's a page she probably gonna use whenever she do leave the WWE. This is her real personal page. This is not the character. This is not just for the referee. This is a real person. Rhea Ripley is a real person. Y'all harass her every fucking moment. EO is a real person. Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, these are real people. Kevin Owens, these are real people. And y'all don't, grown-ass people don't know where to stop. If y'all not harassing them, y'all getting depressed over some shit that y'all don't need to be depressed over. Why are you depressed? Because motherfuckers choosing where to work. Like, that's weird.
We'll never get it.
Kevin Owens wants to stay in the WWE. That depresses you, you fucking weirdo. Oh, he need to go to AEW. No, he needs to go where he can best support his family. Like, and that shouldn't matter to you. Like, dog. Imagine how many 5-star matches. 5-star matches from fucking Dave Meltzer don't feed his children. Have you seen his child? Have you seen his child?
Lord,
this kid, what, 15, 16 years old. He like 6'8" already.
He about to be 2 Kevin Owens in 1, bro.
Yeah. He got to feed his damn son. And if he feels he can best feed his son in the WWE, then he gonna do that. It shouldn't matter to you. I'm sorry. I had to rant. That shit is annoying me so bad. Every fucking week, we gotta just come on, dog.
We know.
Get some fucking new hobbies. Go fucking outside. Like, this is, you know why I really want to happen? Like, for nothing else, for the sake of these people's mental, but then I'm scared something could happen outside of that afterwards. But like, if AEW shut down, that's all they have. All they got is AEW. They'll have to find something else. Or honestly, y'all got free will. Take that however you feel. What I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying. Though. Y'all got free will. If it lends to that, I'm not encouraging it. But y'all got free will, and if that's what y'all want to do, because all y'all got is wrestling, then do that. Stop being annoying.
Yo, you just said some wild shit. You just said some wild shit on this show.
I didn't say nothing for real. Listen, I said y'all got free will to do whatever y'all want to do.
Look,
do that. But stop.
I know what you're saying, and it's plenty motherfuckers that we know that understand what you're saying.
But I'm not saying to do that necessarily. I'm saying you can do whatever you want to do, but leave the wrestling alone.
Hey,
If you got to do that, then do that. Is what I'm saying. I said I'm not encouraging y'all to do that, but if y'all got to do, and that's all you got, then go ahead. Is what I'm saying.
I'm a segue before we get canceled.
Can't nobody cancel us.
But that's true. That's true. But if we didn't already have a peasant, y'all would have had it, because that the last thing she says is, never in my life did I think I would ever be harassed, threatened, or even told that they would spit on my grandmother's grave, all because of
no.
I'm packing the air, this gas or what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Bring that ass here, boy.
You didn't say they said all that.
That was the last tweet before she was like, "Yeah, y'all got it. I'm out." Yeah,
over some wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not okay. She ain't even important. She a ref. That's another part. Like, why do that matter for her? She a ref.
Yeah, it's nasty work, bro.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Oh my god. Let me get this off top. So now Roger Jackson apparently was arrested on Thursday on a felony charge, obviously, for the assault on Psycho Stu, being held on a $50K bond. So Rampage, that bread that you said you were saving up, I hope you got it on deck, because that's that time. This man literally said, for y'all who don't know, literally said he's been saving up specifically for the day his son gets arrested. Didn't put no money away for no college, because he assumed that this day was coming. So yeah, it's about that time. But
ain't that some shit?
Yo, man, that's a damn shame.
But let me save up for your bail. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah. So he literally said, like, I knew this day was coming. He was going to be arrested, and I was going to have to bail him out. So I had savings ready. Well, I hope it was $50K. That's what you got, homie. This old dumbass.
That's shameful. That's real shameful.
It is. Let's get a little uplifting here. So Will Ospreay underwent successful surgery. He went on IG to let the people know. He had to repair 2 herniated discs in his neck. So obviously it's going to be a long time getting, back right and getting himself back into shape and things like that. But he's planning to come back. So we'll send him best wishes, and we'll see how he progresses and things like that.
You better, bro.
Yeah,
at least he didn't have his brain taken out and put back in like Shibata.
Man, major dudes or something.
That's what Dave Meltzer said happened. They said they took his whole brain out and put it back in.
What?
Now he still wrestles. Yeah. Fucking jackass, bro. Get him out of here, man.
Did you see, real quick, did you see WrestleVotes when they posted a tweet? They had put out I forget what the fuck what it was. Something about what the plans were for whatever. And these niggas tweeted out basically word for word what they said like an hour later. And so he put them side by side, reposted. He said, "Hey, Dave, I come in peace, but what's the deal here, bro?"
I'm saying we can do that shit. I'm about to start a dirt sheet website. We just gonna on my life. We about to do that. We about to have a AI bot go and find all the articles from other sites and rewrite them and then publish them immediately. I'm gonna figure that shit out.
Like, I genuinely I don't get it. I never will. Matter of fact, I got it right here.
I'm about to join this grift sooner or later.
Yeah. He said, according to WWE's remaining 2025 schedule, there doesn't appear to be any more counter programming against AEW for the rest of the year. And basically, one went ahead.
That term.
Yeah, one basically almost said the same thing word for word, except they said they won't be going head to head for the rest of the year with the last 3. They said that's the current word, but obviously things are subject to change. Y'all pay $15 a month for this.
I'm sure WrestleVotes is cheaper too.
I hope y'all ain't spending money for any of these, but good God.
I heard you running a 50% off sale.
It's not even worth
Still
that.
too much money.
Way too much. Way too much.
That's about $8. You know what you can get for $8?
A JBC, a double JBC meal at Wendy's. You can get two junior bacon cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink. We can nourish your body instead of paying for plagiarism and lies.
I'm pretty sure you can get a Popeye's chicken sandwich combo.
Yeah.
With the drink for $8.
I don't know about the combo, but
yeah, I don't know about the drink.
Yeah, the sandwich you can get.
You get a couple sandwiches.
Yeah. You can be straight with that.
Yeah, 2 sandwiches had a little change left over, man. I'm just saying. Spend your money a little better. What else we got?
Speaking of bread, man, y'all doing a whole 180 on this Grande Americano joint because it hasn't been said. The name hasn't been said of this company, but a major food and beverage company is said to be in talks with WWE about a sponsorship involving El Grande Americano.
Oh,
I mean, we don't need to speculate on who that might be.
Yeah, man, that got to be Starbucks, man.
Like it just writes itself. Like,
yeah, because I was trying to be funny a few months back. Yeah, let me tell you the story. I was trying to be funny a few months back. I was just trying to post a story, and I ordered a Grande Americano from Starbucks.
I seen that.
Bad idea. Real bad idea. That drink beat my ass my entire work shift, bro. The entire shift. Like, it didn't stop. The whole shift. Got my ass beat by this drink. So I'm saying, if you do get a Starbucks sponsorship, y'all be careful ordering Grande Americanos.
Hey, man.
And if you go order Grande Americanos, you better be doing something active. Like, don't be at work. Because it's going to be hard to do your job. And if you work at a warehouse or something, I wouldn't do that shit neither. Fucking crash the forklift or something. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Shout out to Grande, man.
Facts. I'm going to make this one quick. Tony Schiavone, I guess, got a little sensitive about the criticism that AEW gets.
Lord.
Just to touch on it, I'm gonna quote. So the critics are saying that we weren't gonna have a good card. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we get one of those critics on here and have them book a card for us? See how they come up with one. I'm all for that. Find them, bring them on, have them book a card, and have them go fuck themselves too. How's that sound? That's rude. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I'll go book the card. I won't go fuck myself.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I will gladly take you up on that offer, Tony. We can clip it and just send it out.
Yeah, because we could definitely book a card. I already told y'all I already told y'all some things I want to see from AEW. And we could talk further about some things we want to see when we cover All Out here in a moment. But
listen, if the offer is legit, y'all got more than enough talent. We will book that card. Listen,
I know it's not a legit offer, but it's cool though. I'm still gonna throw my head in the ring. What's the term? Throw my head in the ring? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Even if it's not, I'll be that serious. Like if y'all really bought it, we can be part of the solution instead of being part of the problem.
Because listen, that's the problem right now. Y'all get sensitive over fucking everything.
Yeah.
Any damn criticism that people offer, people don't like the show. Y'all tell them to go fuck themselves, and now we wondering why the ratings dip.
Hello.
you insulting me as a viewer. I'm not gonna want to turn into this shit. That's why I have a hard time watching it now. Because how dare I enjoy wrestling from any other companies? And y'all call me stupid for it. And y'all been doing that since AEW started. That doesn't make people, and you wonder why people not watching the show. People don't care to watch the show because you insult them before they get a chance to do it.
Plain and
What
simple.
kind of shit is that?
But I mean, this has been him since day one. Like he was WCW way back in the day. Now he's AEW. He's always been the other side. So I mean,
And we ain't gonna talk about the fact that literally nobody in the history of wrestling until magically when AEW came along, nobody really spoke favorably on Tony Schiavone ever.
that's also true.
Like we got archives from as I don't know how much longer we gonna have archives from the internet from 30 years ago, but we got archives from the internet from 30 years ago of people saying, yo, this nigga's trash every week on Nitro. They thought that back then. All of a sudden, AEW come around, he's good. And he wasn't even calling wrestling at any point, like after WCW.
Right.
The dude did it like little baseball here and there. And he was working at Starbucks. He was a Starbucks manager before he signed to AEW.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Lord Jesus.
Which, like, I ain't talking shit on him managing Starbucks. Like, if that's the job he had, that's the job he had.
I mean,
he didn't have to have a job in wrestling.
You got to get your bread somewhere.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that's what he was doing before. It wasn't like he continued to broadcast like for major, sports or promotions or anything after WCW. It was he was in WCW and people did not think favorably of him. And then he signs to AEW 20 years later. And now it's like, oh, he's a legend. No, not really. I wouldn't say all that.
Never thought that. It didn't work out.
People know Tony Schiavone for being the face of why WCW never won another week in the Monday Night War.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what he's a legend of. He's not a legendary commentator by any means. No offense to him, he's just not.
Yeah. Plain and simple.
It's like saying Mike Adamle a legendary commentator.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that shit. USA just dropped a trailer that shows a little teaser of Braun Strowman's new show. It's gonna be called Everything on the Menu with Braun Strowman. Basically, dude is gonna be kind of going around. Fast, boy. I tell you, he probably had some help. He had some hookups for his contract officially was up. But basically, dude is gonna kind of be like Anthony Bourdain back in the day. He's just going across America, highlighting basically the type of shit that he liked to eat because he got obviously he a big motherfucker. So he got
basically Guy Fieri,
big appetite. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So goes around and orders, everything that he would get typically for one of his meals.
Hey, hook my man's up with Dame drops.
Hey, y'all should do that.
Get him with Dame drops. Because they both some big niggas.
And
let Dame drops eat what Braun Strowman ordered. That would be a show I watch.
Might as well. Yeah, and apparently the show is executive produced by both DJ Paul and Lee Fitting. Same executive producers of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and NXT and all that. So,
yeah, so this is a WWE show?
Basically. Or a WWE spinoff.
He's not even there no more. This shit's crazy.
Right.
Bring him back, man.
You might
Let him work in the PC or something, bro.
You might as well. And
straight to conditioning coach in the performance center. That's his job.
Oh, for sure. For sure. He got that locked down. So according to both Cody Rhodes and WWE President Nick Khan, in early 2026, WWE is supposed to be holding a premium live event over in Italy. First time that's going to happen. So,
Mamma mia.
Yeah. That's going to be fire. Don't think we've seen the Italian crowd. We got some crowd wars going on. Obviously, France, I think, is still in the lead right now because they go crazy. You got Saudi,
Leon specifically,
Australia's hype. They about to be there in about a month. So yeah, Italy gonna throw their head in the hat.
I don't fuck with London. Fuck them.
Hey, they just a little sour. It's a little sour because
Nah, they have some of the worst chants ever, and American fans have taken those chants and they chant them on American shows now. That
well,
that that Cody Rhodes. I hate that chant, bro. For every
yeah.
person they do it for, I hate it. So it's not a Cody thing. I hate it when they do it for Roman too.
Well, it's the colonizing, colonizing, whitewashing.
Oh shit,
Whatever
they
you
the
want to call
OG
it.
colonizers, man. We ain't supposed to colonize them.
That's true. That is true.
We ain't supposed to take the shit they do. I thought we all agreed that nobody in the UK got swag. Well, all of a sudden we taking a wrestling chance.
I'll tell
I
you.
thought it was a consensus thing that they don't have any swag, no aura. They got terrible food. They rap sucks.
I mean, the food ain't bad. It's actually better for you than the shit we got over here.
I heard it's healthier. It just don't look good.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It ain't no question. Like I probably said this before. Like the soda don't taste like soda over there because it's got all that extra shit out. It tastes way different. Like even the fast food ain't the same over there.
I can vouch. It was about a year ago. It was like this. This is back when Canadians still visited Las Vegas. The motherfuckers don't come here no more. But like, it was this lady from Canada, her and her husband. They was at bingo, and her and her husband won like 3 times. They sit next to me. I kept losing. I was getting frustrated, so they gave me some candy from Canada. They gave me some Canadian candy.
Mm-hmm.
This shit had no high fructose corn syrup, nothing.
Yeah.
Like this shit tasted so good. Like it tasted great, actually. I was like, damn, our candy and our shit sucks so bad.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta get the Mexican Sprites because those taste so good compared to the shit you get from the gas station with all the corn syrup in it. If there's anything that this administration is doing right, is them talking about removing corn syrup and shit from things.
Right. That's about
I'll get a raggedy asses that.
That's like the only thing. Man, I like a good joke. You like a good joke?
Yeah. What we got?
Here's a real good one. On Saturday, November 15th, the big event entertainment and sports expo in Brentwood, New York will feature appearances by both Goldberg and can you guess who else? Just a shot in the dark. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh man.
Goldberg.
Shout out to Goldberg though.
In the same place.
That's funny though.
Same time.
That's childish, actually.
That's some good shit.
Now, if they really want to make it funny, put their tables across from each other.
Boy, I need it. Oh man.
I need Bill to walk up on bro. You still talking shit, bitch.
I might have to find my way into that. Somehow.
Where's that at?
Where the fuck is Brentwood? I have no idea.
Jersey?
New York.
Or New York?
Yeah. I gotta find out where the fuck that's at.
What was that? Upstate New York?
I think so.
Long Island?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Ugh. Gotta go.
That's where all them white people was mad at Mark Henry.
Right. Eesh. We'll see. I might figure something out.
Hey, figure that out, man. Go in there, test the vibes, man.
Because if they, oh man, I don't want to miss nothing. Because that's definitely gonna be hilarious. Oh,
I'm looking forward to the video that somebody show Bret table and then show Goldberg table. It's just like see if they just glancing over at each other or see if they trying hard to ignore each other. I need their tables across from each other just for that reason.
Of course. I know Bill gonna say something. Bret like to be passive.
Talk a lot in the media, huh?
Bret like to be passive and talk this shit off to the side. Like
Passive
I don't know
aggressive
why
old white man, bro.
I don't know why he is still trashing Triple H when the man never did nothing to him. Like uh, the
You
only
seen him
thing
at
you can really
Mania?
say, yeah, like bro, dude has not listen. If you still holding on to like the '90s and your beef was with Shawn, I know Triple H was with Shawn, but like whether or not he orchestrated or made the call to say, hey, just screw him over and take the belt, whatever. We'll never know the truth about that. But okay, he was on that side of it. But outside of that, and you listen, you made amends with Shawn, so I really don't want to hear about that no more. But what else, what other issue do you have to keep burying this man talking about, oh, he was listen, you could hate Triple H to high heaven. I don't give a damn. 3 things you cannot say. 1, that he wasn't a good wrestler, because that's his cap.
Yeah.
2, that he's never had a good idea before. That's ridiculous. 3, that he is not an integral part of where the company is in terms of their content and the talent from the last decade on. Because NXT is literally giving us our, I say 80 to 90% of the main roster today. So
It's damn near everybody.
Yeah, like listen, hate the dude, despise him all you want to. You can't say that. This man is literally sitting up here saying, I've never seen Triple H come up with a good idea. He wasn't that good a wrestler. Like, bro, just stop. It's getting to the point of being a curmudgeon at this point. Like, you just find something to do. Find some happiness in your life. Like, I keep saying he married to a black woman. Does she not sit up there and say to him, like, you don't get tired of this shit? Like, at some point, always fussing, getting mad, or burying somebody. Like, I don't get it. Anywho, this can be the segue because this is my last thing. Apparently we were supposed to get the WWE Women's Championship match at WrestlePalooza that we're gonna get on Friday. Tiff going up against or defending against Nia Jackson, Jade Cargill, the triple threat. But apparently, as far back as Tuesday, Tiff had not been cleared to compete. She was supposed to compete at the homecoming, NXT homecoming. I believe she was in a not in concussion protocol, but there might have been some concerns after that flip that she took, the spot she did with Jade in the match last week. Took a little ding right there on the head, so they had to hold her out for a little bit, but they're gonna run that match on SmackDown. It's gonna be fire. I need that. We need to go ahead and switch to one of them because we not actually. If I'm being honest, it's probably not going to change.
It should.
Probably not going to change because I forgot. A lot of stuff that I said going into WrestlePalooza, I done forgot that Crown Jewel is next month and the new stipulations of Crown Jewel. So now that we've revisited that, I realize, like, you know what? Some things is probably just gonna stay the same. So it's okay.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Which will lead me to another point here that I want to talk about here shortly. But we can start talking. Is that everything on the Royal address? Okay.
Yep.
We can start talking about like All Out and WrestlePalooza. But while you was talking, I did a count. It's probably not accurate because I'm over here trying to listen to what you're saying and count at the same time. So like, but if I counted correctly, I'm not about to count again. If I counted correctly, it's about 17 members on Raw and SmackDown who did not come from NXT. Everybody else came through NXT at some point.
I mean, realistically, that's probably accurate.
That's kind of like Brock, John Cena, Orton, AJ Styles, AJ Lee. Like none of them really came through CM Punk. Like none of them came through NXT. But like for the most part, everybody came through NXT.
AJ came from like that first season. Wasn't she with the one with Naomi?
Was she on the game show?
I think so. Because she
Let's see.
came in
It's
at the same time
Googleable.
as she came in at the same time as Caitlyn, I want to say.
Was she on there? I don't. I guess she was. Apparently,
I
she was
want to
on
say,
there.
yeah. Huh?
I didn't really watch that season either.
Nah.
I don't remember her
Because I mean,
starting there. That's crazy.
really that was really that was before Triple H took it and like started doing his thing with it. But
Well, I was counting the game show though.
yeah.
So like, even in the early, like the Usos came through NXT. Roman
Yeah.
came through NXT. So like
Yep.
the major parts of the last several years, we all know Sammy and Kevin Owens came through there.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes didn't come through NXT.
No. Yeah, he was already in.
I did count Drew McIntyre because like this current version of Drew McIntyre needed NXT.
Yeah, you couldn't just throw him back in. Like, yeah, he would have got the pop, but it's kind of like you wanna reestablish him before you say, okay, yeah, he's here now.
NXT, the most important thing probably in wrestling right now. Because
Yeah.
even if you look out like on the indies, a lot of people got their start in NXT or they came through that system and they took whatever they got from there, even if it didn't work out, they took it and ran with it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like look at Juice Robinson. He came through NXT.
Joe did.
So like shout out to NXT. But let's talk about All Out and WrestlePalooza to close things out here. I'm only gonna talk about what I caught on All Out. I didn't see everything because I was too busy watching my quarterback get put on his ass all afternoon versus Michigan. So when I wasn't watching that, I tuned in to All Out because I was getting frustrated. Terrible sports weekend, like I said. But I missed Edge and Christian's match. Apparently that was an opener, and I missed that. But I tuned in to Mark Briscoe versus MJF in a tables and thumbtacks match. MJF took that L. I wasn't expecting it. I thought he would get the dub there. Mark Briscoe is AEW's new version of Fetch, I believe. Like that's the new guy that they gonna push. And I never saw it when he was a tag team with his brother. I was never a fan of them because I come from the era of the Briscoes when they wore the Confederate flags on their shit. So like I never fucked with them at all.
Looking it, bro.
Y'all try to justify that shit too.
Not me. I ain't.
All right, these niggas is from Delaware,
not
not even from a Confederate state. Fuck's going on here? But nah, that match was cool. MJF had these white pants on, so like he got blood like on the inside of his leg. Looked like he was on his period. Looked real bad. Looked real bad. We had the Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and GOA, Gates of Agony. Is that their name?
Yeah. Now they
shout
are
out to them.
the demand.
Yeah, that shit ass. Gates of Agony, cool. The demand is ass. I ain't calling them that. I'm not calling them that. The Hurt Syndicate lost again. We hurt people. I'm hurt that they lost on pay-per-view for a second month in a row.
Right.
Let's get that together and put the TNT title on Shelton.
We need some young blood in there too.
Yeah.
Because Pete did his thing, considering, he had the knee surgeries and he getting up there in age, but this need to be that sign that, you know what? I'm gonna need somebody to step in here in this spot for me.
Hey, get the young homie Kevin Knight into the Hurt Syndicate. I'm just throwing names out there. Like it don't gotta be him. It could be somebody else.
I wouldn't be mad.
I think we need to brainstorm who need to join the Hurt Syndicate. Because they gotta be like a world class, like can actually whoop your ass person. And as we've established a few months ago, Kevin Knight can't fight, so it can't be him. If you know, you know.
True. Hey, this is a long shot because Lord only knows what's going on and why he hasn't been on TV, but he keeps cryptically telling us that it's something that he will correct and he'll be back.
Uncle Keith.
But yeah, man. Listen, you put him in the Hurt Syndicate and we off to the motherfucking races. I'm telling y'all right
I can fuck with that.
now. Right.
Hey, we need that.
That's low key what they need.
Hey, let's get that cracking, man.
Yeah.
Over here talking about go fuck yourselves or come book a show. I can go and book a card now.
Man, listen.
Hey, that's what we're gonna do. If we got enough time, I don't know if we will. If we got enough time, we're gonna book an AEW card.
Say less.
Let's get through this so we can try to do that.
Yeah, for real.
We got Mercedes successfully retained the TBS title versus Riho. And that's all I've seen was those 3 matches.
Yeah.
I had to get back to the Nebraska game and then WrestlePalooza came. But I did see some things happen. Tony Storm's reign compromised to a permanent end. Chris Statlander is the new AEW Women's World Champion. Where does the women's division go from here? Because, like, honestly, we talked about this a little bit, but like Tony was really the only thing holding up the women's main event scene. Like Mercedes has been doing the brunt of the work as far as like importance goes in that division as a whole. Yeah. So like, where do we go from here?
This is the problem. I say this all the time because you had this long range, multiple long range for Tony, but the one time where she built another star, they didn't maximize that star, and now she in another company. Chris was somebody who at some point needed to get this win, but one, it was real anticlimactic. Like we didn't build the story to her winning. This was a fatal 4-way match. Like if you just saw the end, you might think it's a 1-on-1. No, this was a fatal 4-way match involving her name was actually Tekla. I didn't realize this. This is how you know I don't watch. They were saying it all.
Facts.
Her, yeah. So it was Chris, Tekla, Tony, and Jamie Hayter. And it was just like you remember the Mania 35 main event with Becky just all of a sudden just rolls up Ronda, gets the win. This is kind of what happened here. And that's not how you want a Tony Storm reign to end. Yeah. Now I don't think it's going to be the end of it, but to get back to your point, I said this about Mercedes, the whole thing with you have her on this run with it seems to be no direction to it, right? She is doing the bulk of this hype for the women's division. Well, I won't say women's division, for herself. And as far as the women's division goes, having all these belts, which, as I keep saying, devalue each one she gets because it's like, where does it end? Her winning the women's title at any point in time would devalue it because of all the things she got going on. But from the aspect of the women's division, you pay more attention to that unless you have a bigger star. Tony Storm has been a bigger star, but now you took the belt off her. This is not a knock on Chris Statlander because she's a great performer. She is not going to be more, I don't want to say more over, but she's not going to carry the women's division as far as the attention and the investment over Mercedes. That's a problem. Yeah. Because you can't just have Mercedes drop all these belts and just, go to a point where she's clear to go after the women's world title now. That's got to be a process. And I don't know how much change or how much how much addition you can make to Chris to get her to that point. You know, it's one of those things where it's kind of like you put in her position to sink or swim. And again, not a knock on her, but I don't think she's at that point where she's going to swim to the shore of, okay, you're paying more attention to this because this is the Women's World Championship. Mercedes is over here with the TBS title and her horde of other championships. I don't think we're there. So we're kind of at that point where we used to be, where the women's title would just go to one person or the other, and you don't really care. And it's basically when Jade was still there. The TBS championship was more important than the Women's World Championship was when Jade was there. Because Jade, at least for the time she was there, had something to invest in. She was undefeated. She never lost. The Women's Championship at the time was just, I don't want to say it was hot potato win, but it was just going back and forth between different people. Like Paige has it at one point in time. Britt Baker had it, and then they kind of just slowly fallen off with, you know, how they were presenting it. And just there's too much of that instability going on. You're gonna I'm not saying that Chris is going to fail. I don't think she will. I hope she doesn't. But you're putting her in a bit of a predicament now, because to follow the of Toni Storm, I feel like you need to present the right story to make that change. They didn't present the story. They made the change. Now what do you do? That's kind of where it's at.
Yeah, I'm over here looking at it. She actually lost the title for a fourth time. Toni Storm did.
Woo.
Yeah, that was her fourth reign.
Man.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I get, like, you want to have big moments at your big shows. Again, if you built this right, it would have been fine. This felt like a thrown together match, and you don't make big title changes on thrown together matches.
Yeah. You know what they really probably gonna do? Mercedes gonna win that title too, in addition to everything else she got. And I wouldn't be surprised she just drop everything else at that point. Don't go and defend them. She might maybe drop one or two. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but like I can see her just winning the world title, Chris being a transitional champ, excuse me. We got Full Gear coming up. We got what they do in December? Do a show in December. World's End. Is that it?
Yeah, World's End, yeah.
Like, so they got shows coming up. I don't know if they got one next month or not. But they also got these TV specials that they can do as well. So I can see Mercedes winning that title at some point in one of these upcoming shows. And then she just focus on that one primarily. That might be the only way you can get out of this rut. She just don't drop none of the belts. I mean, just chalk it up, write it off. It was a waste of time at the end of the day. But like, that might be what we have to do.
You got to at least get the TBS title off, because
at least that one.
Yeah, like I can see a scenario where it's like all them other belts, you know, like you said, like they just gradually start relinquishing them because obviously you got a bigger responsibility. But the TBS title, because obviously y'all have shown that you can do your job with this to build it, because that's what they've been doing. Like, you know, made the example with Jade, like that helped get her over more. Mercedes didn't need to get over, but it's become a focal point. That needs to continue, and you need to have the next person carry that on. If you just have her just keep all these belts plus the TBS title and then win the world title, it's like, okay, when does it stop? Because if she wins the world title, who should she eventually drop the TBS title to? And how does that make her look?
Yeah. But we'll see where that goes from there. As far as the rest of the show goes, there was a match featuring Darby Allin. There was a match featuring the Young Bucks, and then there was a 40-minute Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher match. all of that sounded like threats to me. So I was not tapped in any further.
Yeah, I don't think I watched other than that. I did see after the ladder match because Bro Dito retained. I
Yeah.
skipped ahead to the end. Well, I guess Jack Perry saw the light because all of a sudden he dropped the whole "I'm a douchebag in real life, so let me be a douchebag on TV" gimmick, and Luchasaurus came back to save him because the Young Bucks said, "Hey, even we tired of your bitch ass." And I guess we got the Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus thing back together because they literally started playing the song after they hugged it out.
Good for them, man.
Yeah,
I seen Pat came back too.
he did.
Pat came back looking British AF.
Yeah,
that nigga looked dumb British. I was just like, damn, he looked like his name Benjamin for real.
Roy.
Shout out to Pac, bro.
I saw that too. Like, just trimmed all down here. Like, man.
Boy, it looked like he was in Lord of the Rings.
It's crazy because, like, I saw the pictures before I saw the match, and I'm like, who the hell is this? And then they said it when they said it's Pac. I'm like, huh?
They got the beard, got the look like he been going through it.
Man. Lord Everest.
Welcome back, Pac. I fuck with Pac.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
WrestlePalooza. Let's talk about this. WWE's debut PLE on ESPN. In the words of Triple H, the final form of sports and entertainment, which confirms what I've always said. WWE has always been a sport. No matter who ran the company, it was a sport. No matter who. Of course, like I also said was going to happen, there were issues with the app or the website. One of them things. This shit sucks, bro. First of all, again, there's no clarification here. So I'm thinking we just turn the ESPN is going to be wrestling on. No, that was not the case. This shit was only available on the ESPN app or the website. Goofy ass shit, which like that made sense to me because like again, I'm like, y'all airing wrestling during college football. That don't make sense. Right. That wasn't the case. That shit sucks. Apparently, Netflix had issues too. Cause like I thought they just hit me with the Beanie Siegel "Feel It in the Air." I thought they was about to do a sweep. Well, my VPN stopped working. I tried to log in. I couldn't log back in no more. Like, goddamn. But apparently other people were having login issues, so it wasn't just me. I had to go sell them C's like back in the day. Felt really weird selling the C's to watch WWE. But no, listen.
I'm glad I didn't do it. Listen, that's exactly what I did. I started to like, yeah, you know what, screw it. It's only gonna be like a couple dollars. I went to, apparently you got to get the unlimited version. Yeah, and that's like 20. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because first go round.
I thought the case was y'all had to have a cable subscription,
right?
But I told y'all my plug. I guess like DirecTV changed something, so like now that shit don't work no more. I've been using that for years, but like, and then like Josh sent me his shit, and I tried to use that shit, and that shit would not work. So I was just like, man, fuck this shit, bro. So I was about to get him Peasant of the Week, and I got so mad because I missed the end of Brock and Cena. So like let's run through these real quick.
There wasn't nothing to see there.
Yeah, we got like another like few minutes for this. Is way too long. But yeah, John Cena got his ass cooked.
He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
And I missed it, which I was so mad about because that was when my shit started messing up. But I seen folks was mad about it. And I don't really know what y'all was so mad about. I love when children cry. So they told me kids was in the crowd crying. John Cena brought all them kids out with no black kids in there. So that's when I knew he was gonna lose. Because like you don't got no black kids with you.
Well, they found the black kids when it was over.
Oh yeah, they did find some black kids in the crowd apparently crying. Like I guess I love when children cry. when the Bloodline made them kids cry a few years ago, I love that shit.
Oh man, that was
because I used to be one of them kids. So now I see them kids nowadays. I love it. But like y'all was mad John Cena lost. My thing is like he won almost every match the first 8 months of the year. Like he can afford to take an L, especially to Brock Lesnar. We're gonna get that last Super Cena. He gonna conquer the beast in the end of it. It writes itself. And if that's not the case where they go, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I'll talk more about that later.
My only issue is we told no story. Every time they had a match prior to this, they've told the story in ring. Whether it was 03 and Brock was big bad bully on the block and Cena was the up and comer. It was like David and Goliath. He wasn't going to beat him, but he's always going to like nip at his heels. 2012, okay, Cena's the man. Brock wants to come around like, oh, you thought you was it because I was over dominating UFC, but I came back and to be legitimate, whoop your ass. He only won because of the steel chain wrapped around his knuckles and all that. Like, we're not talking about a guy that's beating Brock clean. So it wasn't feasible for him to beat Brock. But even 2014, it's like, okay, Cena's still the man. Cena's the champion. He's never defended a title against Brock before. But it's more, okay, this could be like a clash of titans as opposed to what we actually saw, which was an ass beating straight up and down. 15, 16 suplexes on repeat. So we did all of that, story after story after story, and then we got here and it was like, oh, we just do 2014 over again and I'm cooking. Like, that's not a story. Especially when this is the end for you told the story going into the match. Like, okay, we know this is the retirement tour. Brock wants to crash the retirement tour. Okay, cool. But then, okay, we just repeated SummerSlam. He had some moments early, but then Brock just started cooking his ass, and that's it. Like, where was the story? And I bet not find out that he's slick retired because I seen him take his gloves off, and I'm thinking, oh, he about to go crazy, whooping his ass again, and maybe somebody going to interfere. Nah, he took his gloves off and left. Any of y'all that watch MMA know if you take your gloves off and leave the ring, that's a sign of retirement.
I'm just pointing that out. Brock took his gloves off before, though.
To whoop somebody's ass some more, not to leave.
Nah, I don't think he retired.
If I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying like I'm paying attention to that because anytime he take his gloves off in the past, it was to just keep whooping somebody's ass. Like
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think Brock is retired. We got 2 big events coming up in the next couple years where I know he not retired. He not retired.
I'm not saying. I mean, listen, the motherfucker looked like a tank walking in there. So I would be surprised if that were the case. I'm just saying, like the optics had my brain going a little bit. Like, okay, that looked like a curtain call, but
hey,
I'm gonna let that slide.
Y'all don't be tweaked. Brock Lesnar joining Stone Cold Steve Austin in a couple months.
Oh Lord,
the only 3-time Royal Rumble winners.
Stop.
Don't be tweaked.
Stop. Let's move on.
No, we don't gotta talk too much about these other matches. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This pay-per-view was some mid.
It was
boring. The matches, not a lot of consequences to them. Or there were matches we already seen before. Like LeBron Breakker and LeBron Reed. LeBron James defeated the Usos. We got LA Knight, LaMarcus Antoine Knight as the guest referee. LA Knight and Jey Uso getting that Slim Jim money though. I see y'all.
For sure.
Had that Slim Jim table propped up for most of the match. I see y'all. We gotta get a roll on whatever story they're trying to tell with this because I'm starting to get disassociated with it and disinterested.
Look, it's simple. Whatever LA Knight is going to do with either Uso, because he's starting to peak that whole like Jey Uso getting a little bit of tribal chief in his head. Whatever they want to do, that's fine. That's on Raw, or that's a singles thing. As far as the Bronze, you need to put them in a position to win the tag titles. And I thought about it before. I wasn't certain. Now I am. Because I went back and I looked. The Judgment Day won the championships on June 30th. They've had one title defense. They had one title defense.
Okay.
July 28th. It's September 21st. It's time to change. It's time to switch it up. I know we don't like doing heels versus heels. You can find a transitional champion in the mix somewhere. You need to get the titles on these guys. Because obviously, this is a long-term story between, Seth, the Division, and all of them. It's a long-term story. We're going to build it, and we're going to eventually split it to, I would imagine, Braun and Seth. But until we get there, we got time. Put the titles on them. You building them this strong, you might as well. And the Raw tag division has been too stagnant. As much as I'm going to complain about the SmackDown tag scene, at least they have depth and some stuff to work with. Raw has just been stagnant. You don't know who the tags are, who the teams are outside of the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Here's what we can do. We can have a clash of egos between Judgment Day and the Vision backstage. That's how we get a title match. That's that simple. Because the Bronze is two big bully ass niggas.
Yeah.
The Judgment Day, they be chilling for the most part. Like, they heels, but they be chilling. One day they could be chilling and end up bumping into the Vision like backstage or something, like physically bumping into them. And them niggas just be like, what the fuck's up? That's it. Like, it's that simple. Like, they the type of niggas that's want to fight you no matter who you are. And Judgment Day got something they might want to, then yeah. Like, we need more gold. We already got the world title. We got the Intercontinental Championship on the women's side. So let's get some tag titles in this shit. We the only niggas with no belts. So like it's that simple. They just go and run up on them like, yo, what's up? And that's it. Yeah. While they chilling. Like just had the Vision back there chilling in the clubhouse one day when Dom and them walk in. Dom and Finn just walking in with the rest of the crew, and these niggas is back there chilling. Yeah. What they gonna do?
Yeah, we need to force them to reveal their tag division. Because listen, Judgment Day, New Day, War Raiders, name me another team. At least if they're on Bronze, if they're on the Bronze,
Creeds,
they're gonna be out there where they've been at. Like at least Alpha, if they're on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, you're gonna see them every week, and somebody's gonna have to step up to them.
And they're gonna be in the main event.
Exactly.
And like the tag titles have been in the main event for most of the last 3 years anyway.
There you go.
So we can do that if that's what y'all want to do.
Yep.
And just move on. But let's talk more about the show here. Stephanie Vaquer defeats Io Sky to win the Women's World Championship. Match of the night. But it was a match with outside of the championship being on the line. There was really no stakes as far as like we just know they're gonna put on a bomb ass match. Yeah. Two baby faces, like they went crazy. Shout out to Steph. It was a big night for Stephanie's last night. Because Stephanie McMahon was announced as the first inductee into the Hall of Fame class of 2026. Undertaker came out there rambling, fishing for cheap pops. That shit was weird to me. Undertaker talking about we're right here in Indianapolis. Wait for the pop. Like, that's weird. Undertaker never did that.
That's how you know he getting old, man.
Hey, yo, this podcast money and this retirement money got my OGs looking different. Because, bro, you know the secondhand embarrassment I get whenever I see a clip from Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast and they got like the reaction face on.
Yeah.
But like that's what you got to do to get people to click on videos. I hate it so bad because it's them. Right. That's really why I hate it. But shout out to Stephanie McMahon. With that being said, we got time. Victoria for Hall of Fame 2026. Get that crack.
Do it.
We got the Punks.
Heavily women themed Hall of Fame because we don't get those.
Hey, we can get an all women's class.
Yeah.
Y'all can do that. There's a bunch of women that need to go in. So we can go put all them in, women who have needed to go in for the last 10, 12, 15 years. We can throw all them in one class.
Hell yeah.
That's simple. But, I mean, shit. The verdict is still out on John Cena getting inducted.
Oh, listen, any hopes of him headlining is done. He's not headlining over Steph. Like,
shit, he might.
Because No, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
If they decide John Cena going in, he's headlining over Stephanie McMahon.
No. That's
like Steph is cool and shit. Like they announced her first, but that she can be a co-headliner. She can go up after him.
Think about who John is to Steph, and think about who Steph is to John. He is never going to say. Part. He is not going to allow it. He's like, listen. She made me. She's headlining. He's going to take that hard line and say, I'm going to take a step back to let her have her moment. He's going to do that.
Hey,
so they're either going to say, hey, let's hold off until we can put you front and center, or you're going to have John Cena backseat, which is not likely.
Yeah, I can see it. But how that whole household get inducted into the Hall back-to-back year?
Got put in the back burner. They took him out of the picture. That's how it happened.
Yeah. It's crazy. He ain't never going in, though.
Oh, no. I see people say they're going to try to get him back on TV when the time comes, because,
I can see them doing that, too.
When all the noise starts to settle down and that settlement money come in, all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, I mean, one night only, maybe. Don't do that.
He gonna go headline in the hole.
Don't do that, y'all. She has.
I see it happen.
She has a husband who can do the job just fine. Y'all need to do that.
Nah, he don't need to get the book or nothing, but.
Oh no. I'm saying like. She got somebody at home that can do the honors to induct her just fine. We don't need.
Oh no, he don't need to induct her.
Like he can be sitting in the front row. I don't care about that. That's his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Let's just not get carried away.
He better not be inducted. It's definitely gonna be Triple H.
Yeah,
because I don't see nobody else. Maybe Paul. Yeah. I don't even see Paul over Triple H. Well, Paul is Triple H, but you know what I mean when I say Paul.
Yeah. We know. Mr. Dangerously.
Yeah. No, we'll talk more on the Hall as that time comes closer next year. But the last two matches we had the Punks versus the Lynches. The Punks defeat the Lynches. This shit was like 30 minutes, 10 minutes, way too long, in my opinion, because it just got to a point where it was just like they was just hitting each other's finishers, like they was bored and didn't know how to end the match. And I was just like, yeah, y'all starting to lose me.
It was all about the feel good moment. It wasn't so much about the quality, because you're trying to get her reacclimated. She did look like she's still good, but obviously, 10 years away is 10 years away, and this is a big stage. You don't want to overdo it. Less is better. That's a solid approach. It does get a little bit goofy looking at times, but I get it. But that went with the right call. It works out. You might want to maybe get her a match tomorrow, something like that, or tonight. Whenever y'all listen. Yeah,
it was way too much love for Bret Hart being shown here.
First thing I said was, this man been standing and glazing Bret way too much that he almost did his move wrong. I'm like, hold on. You don't got the legs right. Like, hold on, bro. Ain't no way. Y'all been back and forth glazing each other, and you couldn't even get the setup. Like, I'm gonna stall you out, but just this one time, I'm not gonna do it again.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the inner hater in me was hoping he did it wrong too, so I could point it out. I was hoping he did that shit like The Rock.
Man, oof.
But then he got square. He got square on the squat. And I was like, okay, we good. We good money.
Right. Yeah.
And then
couldn't wait.
I think we need to give they need a break from each other. If CM Punk eventually is going to dethrone Seth Rollins, we need to take a break right here, right then and here. And circle back. However, we need to circle back in a few months, whether that's Punk winning the Rumble, whatever. But yeah, get out of break. And then in the main event, Drew McIntyre loses to Cody Rhodes because that referee,
he was trying to fuck on me.
What the
Who
hell,
booked
bro?
this crap?
Man,
And
boy.
this is the last match of the show. You can't hype up and promise some fun surprises and then nothing surprising happens. I wasn't surprised that Cody Rhodes retained because that's all the fuck he do. Apparently, is retain his belt,
Ugh.
even when he shouldn't be retaining the belt. A title change. We over here got this new era. We got a new signature, which like we seem to get a new signature every 6 months nowadays for some reason.
Basically.
But like,
Anytime
didn't
a
we
new
just
deal
get
gets
a new
announced.
one? Yeah, literally. If we got a new TV deal, we got a new signature. We don't need to do
Yeah.
that every single time.
Yeah.
Like, because like the one from Ruthless Aggression era, I seen somebody posted the actual transcript of that one. And I just visualize it in my head. Like as I'm reading along with it, I'm like, man, every Monday, just like,
it was different.
yes, sir, we promise you a great main event. Like that shit was gas, bro. Like when they changed that one, I was salty. And we didn't have like 7 since then. And it's only been like 5 years.
We had that one.
It's been more than 5 years, but
we
like,
had that one that we just kept changing the audio to it.
Oh yeah, the one like the early network era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. No, that one from the Ruthless Aggression era. No, the early Ruthless Aggression era one with the globe, that was fire.
Hey, man.
With the globe and a little, it sounded like some tech sounds. Like,
yeah,
it sounded real like early 2000s. It was gas though.
That was fire.
And then we got the one with all the audio clips from everybody talking. Like that's my favorite one of all time. The new one's cool too, though. Of course, the last person you see is The Rock. Because of course, the last person you see is The Rock. One of the first people you see is Trish Stratus, though. Thank you, Trish. But I got a question, man.
That's what I call smart marketing right there. Well, what's up?
What is there any benefit to watching this shit weekly nowadays? Because it's like everything seems so formulated. It's like you know what's gonna happen. Apparently, somebody pulled the numbers, and like there hasn't been any major title changes outside of WrestleMania and SummerSlam for like the big main championships. Like you had Gunther won the shit on Raw, but like outside of that, it's been WrestleMania or SummerSlam. Is there a benefit to watching this shit? Especially now they hype up how much you can watch on YouTube and watch highlights. Adam Silver said the NBA is a highlight league, but WWE is a highlight league nowadays too.
Right. Yeah. I've been feeling this for a while, and a lot of people kind of fell off it. Like, Matt said he don't really watch no more, not having a feel for it. And there's other factors in that too. But now I've understood where you're coming from, because we've transitioned so much into about being, I know you said formulaic, but it's like it doesn't feel the same no more. Like, we're not a wrestling company anymore. Michael Cole said it himself. That's what he said. We're not a wrestling company anymore. But it doesn't feel like we create enough of the vibe. Like, I'll use the main event as an example. This was supposed to be, first of all, they needed more time. They only had like 20 minutes. But, when you like flip flop, the time and stuff like that, I think Steph and Io had the longest match. It was just going to wind up going that way. But there's no element of like surprise anymore. Like that, AJ showing up a couple weeks ago got the pop, but you kind of knew what was going to happen when he teased it on Raw the week before. Like, there's nothing that says like you kind of know what to expect going forward. Like I was hoping for Drew to win, but like you said, we know what's going to happen. And we talked about SmackDown endless times. Like this was why I felt like Drew needed to win, because what does the main event scene consist of outside of Cody just being a champion? And then when Cody's a champion, who is he facing? I'll run it through you. He has beat Roman for the championship. He's beaten Solo. He's beaten AJ multiple times. He finally beat
Randy.
Cena. He beat Randy. Like
The fact that y'all made Randy Orton boring as hell is crazy to me too.
right. It's like, who is left now to go challenge him? Like, I think Randy, they had the match at King of the Ring, so that wasn't for a championship. But so you could throw that in there somewhere, but that's kind of like that's one of them holdover situations. You now have to consider reshuffling the deck a little bit, getting some, because Raw is overstacked with talent. Like it's I feel like we say this every other year. They have all of they're top heavy all over on that side, and SmackDown will get some here, some there, and in between. But honestly, like I don't see much going into SmackDown. Like I watch Raw, and I'll say like 75% of it gets me in tune, but that's about it. Because like these stories don't feel natural like they did back in the day. Like it's not like you feel the time and investment that went into each area. Like obviously the women didn't get theirs because they was eye candy, but the tag team division had a good amount of time and they had stories. The mid card scene with Shelton Benjamin and Carlito, and then Booker T on SmackDown, and I don't want to say his name, but like Christian and all those guys. Like a good amount of time was spent on each area. Now it's like you have the writing team for Raw, you have the writing team for SmackDown, build a card every week and let's go. It just feels like a machine just churning shit out. And obviously that's what ESPN bought into, to the tune of $1.6 billion. And that's kind of why I just feel like I said as soon as the show was over, I gotta go back and check out All Out, because this did not hit at all. This is one of rare occasions where they overpromise and underdeliver. And it's not like it's never happened before, but it's like, if this is your first show on ESPN, they've had shows that were mid that didn't hit the mark. But this wasn't the time to do that. So either you just had one of the months and it just happened to coincide with this premiere, or this is the worst thought, they dumbed it down for the new people who are just sports fans who don't watch wrestling. Like I saw head of ESPN, Burt Magnus was in there, and all these other executives and stuff like that. You dumb down what the content is supposed to be for these new fans to digest it, and that to me is worse, because you shouldn't be dumbing nothing down. Right. That's exactly, because it's like that didn't feel like a Monday Night Raw. That felt like an introduction to pro wrestling for people who've never seen it before. That's not what you're supposed to do. If you are elevating your status because you're associated with Netflix, because you're associated with ESPN, it should be just business as usual. It should be status quo. It should never be, oh, we're going to present you this as an introduction. No. Y'all been doing this for too long.
Because that's what they're going to expect going forward. Like, the first impression, it didn't make a good first impression, because like initially I'm thinking like the way they hyping this up, it's like they might want to start phasing out like Vince's creations, and like maybe this eventually will be bigger than WrestleMania. But like this wasn't a good first impression for that.
No.
And if the first impression is everything, you trying to reel in people who might not have watched ever, or people who hadn't watched in a long time, people who are only familiar with it, like they familiar with certain names, just shit they see on their social media or whatever. They might see little clips, but they never thought to check it out. And it's like, oh, it's on ESPN now. I'll go check it out. I got this, whatever.
Right.
and then you give them some shit that's dumbed down, they're going to expect that at all times going forward. And
Right.
you eventually you do that enough times, you might get to a point of no return, because then you start, pushing away all the people, like you've already pushed people away. There's people who are like, we know who don't watch it no more. Like you talked about Matt,
Yeah.
we talked about there are other people who just don't watch no more because it's just not interesting. And like a lot of
I get
that,
it.
I think is like I've been saying this from the jump, but like it's so relevant and prevalent now. The booking sucks. Like ever since
Yeah.
Triple H took over, like I found like faults with a lot of the stuff. People weren't willing to have the conversation because he was so new. But it's like nothing's really different from 3 years ago.
Not at all.
So, but that's a whole nother conversation. We actually are short on time. We're nearing 2 hours. So I think we can plug our socials and maybe pick this conversation back up later.
Yeah.
Since we want to be critical of the booking. Next week we're going to talk more about Triple H's booking, and we're going to book AEW.
Oh yeah. We'll have another week to kind of go over how that went. Another Monday Night Raw, another SmackDown. Because they got to build the crown jewel now, which that's another conversation we got to have. Because
Seth and Cody, snooze fest.
I get it. I get that.
Unless Drew McIntyre cost Cody the crown jewel, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to watch it to find out.
Unfortunately. I mean, like I said, I get it. It makes sense. It was probably more attractive than Drew versus Seth, even though they got history. I mean, they all got history, so it is what it is. But I still would have just pulled the trigger. More of my concern is to Steph, because now she's going to be in one of those matches too.
Yeah.
And I'm just, we've been down this road before. Too much, too soon. We gotta be careful. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that when we get there. Y'all can find me at RickHavoc24 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course you can go to my Linktree, Linktree/RickHavoc. You find all the episodes of the Havoc Hour up now.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Follow my Instagram, FOY.flicks. Got some good photos, some good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Go check out my whole entire portfolio at FOYflicks.com. In the process of rearranging my website around, so probably adding more stuff. I'm gonna start blogging again too. So I'm gonna blog about photography on my photos page, and then we low-key need to start blogging about wrestling.
Hey, I ain't wrote in
Get
a
some
while,
more content.
so it might be that time. I need to get some of these faux journalists and faux writers the fuck out of here.
Big facts. I'm just saying, like, y'all clearly don't like the company and shit.
Yeah.
So why do y'all keep getting media passes and shit? Because y'all thirsty, because y'all want the content.
Mm-hmm.
I got so mad. I seen one of them dickheads. Y'all know the one. Y'all know the one I like the least. I seen that dickhead interviewing Stephanie Vaquer, and I was just like, get away from her. Get away from her.
Lord.
I don't like that guy. We gonna get them the fuck up out of here. Go to Young Kings Wrestling's.
Who was that, Cap?
Yeah, Big Cap.
Oh, yeah.
And then I seen a dude. I don't know what angle he was trying to do. Like, I'm not gonna say his name. I fuck with him, but like, I fuck with what he do, and he get a lot of interviews with wrestlers, like mainly WWE people. But then I seen like I said, I don't know what angle he was trying to do on his Twitter recently, but like he been taking shots at like WWE in favor of AEW. So like AEW giving him favor.
I know exactly who you're talking about, because
I was
just
just like,
it
it looked
earlier.
weird to me.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, you over here talking about all they counter programming in every tweet all of a sudden. It's like, you care about that now?
Like, come on, bro.
So apparently, if you don't like the WWE, then like ask them to stop giving you access and let us get it.
Like, real talk.
Like, come on. If
Nasty
I
work.
don't like no shit, I'm not gonna talk about it.
What I'm saying,
But
bro.
y'all get most of y'all shits from there. I don't know. It's a whole nother conversation. We over 2 hours. Young Kings Wrestling. We out of here. Gone.